The zebra who learned to listen, maintaining a high vibration regardless of physical circumstances. The sun had not yet risen over the savannah, but the air was already warm and still. Tall grass whispered softly as a herd of zebras stood quietly, black and white shapes against the dim blue of early morning. Among them was a young zebra named Quito. Quito looked just like the others on the outside, but inside, his thoughts rarely stood still. He shifted his weight from one hoof to the other. The grass was shorter than yesterday. The waterhole nearby had shrunk again, and somewhere in the distance, lions were known to roam. Quito felt a tightness in his chest. He thought, what if today is harder than yesterday? And with that thought, his body tensed. An older zebra named Sefu stood nearby, calmly grazing as if nothing at all was wrong. His ears flicked lazily. His tail swayed in a slow, relaxed rhythm. Quito watched him and finally blurted out, "How can you eat like that?" Sefu lifted his head slightly. "Like what?" "Like everything is fine," Quito said. "The grass is thinner, the water is lower, things are getting worse." Sefu chewed once more before answering. "Things are changing," he said gently. "That is not the same as getting worse." Quito frowned. "But the situation is right in front of us," he said. "We can see it." Sefu nodded. "Yes? And what you are seeing is not the same as what you are broadcasting." Quito didn't understand, but something about Sefu's calm made him curious. Later that day, the herd began to move toward a distant valley. The journey was longer than expected. The sun grew hotter. Dust clung to Quito's legs. As fatigue set in, Quito's thoughts grew louder. "This is too hard. We're too slow. What if we don't make it?" With every thought, his steps felt heavier. Sefu walked beside him, breathing easily, eyes soft. "Quito," he said, "tell me what you're feeling right now." "Tired," Quito snapped. "And worried," Sefu nodded again. "That is your guidance speaking. It is not judging you. It is simply letting you know that your thoughts are pulling you away from who you really are." Quito slowed. "Who I really am. You are not your fear," Sefu said. "You are not the dust, the heat, or the distance. You are the calm that knows how to move through all of it." They walked in silence for a few moments. Then Sefu spoke again. "Try this. Without changing the situation at all, choose a thought that feels just a little better." Quito hesitated. The sun was still hot. His legs still ached, but he tried. I am still walking," he said slowly, "and I'm not alone." Something loosened inside him. His breathing softened. "Good," Sefu said. "Now stay there." As the herd continued, clouds gathered unexpectedly on the horizon. Thunder rolled low across the land. The zebras stirred nervously. Rain was rare this time of year, and sudden storms could bring danger. Quito felt the old tightness return. His mind raced ahead to slipping ground and hidden predators. Then he remembered Seifu's words. He slowed his thoughts, not by force, but by choice. "I am here. I am moving. I am guided." Rain began to fall, soft at first, then steady. The dust settled, the air cooled, the herd pressed forward, and soon the valley opened before them, greener than Quito had imagined. Fresh grass shimmered under the rain. Water pooled naturally between stones. Quito stopped, stunned. Sefu stood beside him. "You see," he said quietly, "the path adjusts to the vibration you carry, not the fear you project." That night, as the zebras rested, lions appeared at the edge of the valley. Tension rippled through the herd. Quito's heart jumped, but this time he did not run inside his mind. He stayed with his breath, with the steady beat of his body. The herd stayed alert, connected, and calm. After a time, the lions moved on, uninterested. Quito exhaled deeply. Sefu looked at him. "Did you notice?" "What?" Quito asked. "You did not deny the danger," Sefu said. "But you also did not become it." Quito felt something shift deep within him. He understood now. Maintaining a high vibration was not pretending everything was perfect. It was choosing alignment even when things were not. As days passed, Quito practiced listening to his feelings instead of fighting them. When discomfort arose, he softened his thoughts. When fear appeared, he reached for trust. And life responded, not always instantly, but consistently. One evening, Quito stood looking out over the savannah, feeling peaceful despite uncertainty ahead. Sefu came to stand beside him. "You're listening now," Sefu said. Quito smiled. "I am. And it turns out everything keeps working out when I do." The wind moved through the grass. The stars appeared one by one, and the zebras rested steady, aware, and aligned, regardless of what tomorrow might bring.